Okay. So one thing I've been thinking about and I kind of like to write about is like creativity, but when it comes to the arts, most of the time it's writing, music, and painting, art. I mean, if you meet someone that's creative, 9 times out of 10, it's one of those things. And so if you look at the universe, they're basically representation of those, like the sound, vibration, music, light, the sun, art. Time is the writers, because time is like moment by moment, step by step. Like time is everything. Time is my hand doing this. Time is you listening the timer on my phone. So basically time goes down to the writers. And I think that with the arts, it's kind of like, because those kind of make up the universe. I mean, there's more, but those are like the big things we sense in the world. Like if you just look at from your eyes and just watch, it's light, because you see light, you hear the sound, and time goes by. Those are like the big things that we sense. So what I'm getting at here is that I think in a, metaphysical sense, if you want to call it that, the arts are like incarnations of time, light, and sound. Because, if you had to like be light, time, and sound, they're in a very like, I don't know if the term's mechanistic, but they live in a very constrained, like they go to the laws of the universe. They're very much, they do what they're told, they do their pattern. I don't think they necessarily, like if you were those three things, they don't really have a lot of fun. So they, in a sense, they kind of escape to humans to have fun, because where would light really have fun? It's just tame, like the light in your car, the light. It's really just, we took light and put it in there to serve a purpose. There's very few times where light is actually having fun, enjoying itself, except in art. Same with writing. Time sees things that happen as it is, but it's not really controlling it in a sense. But with writers, it can make stories, or it can write things that go. Like the Hobbit. Where on earth would the Hobbit or Lord of the Rings actually happen? Like, that's not real, but it's a story, and we made it real. So I think that the time, light, and sound, they basically escaped their prism, their trap of serving the cosmos, and they found themselves in humans. So I think that like the universe, I think the universe really likes free societies where art's allowed to thrive, because it is allowed to, in a sense, be free itself. Because light's not free when like the sun rises and the sun's shining down. Light's not free. That's just what it does. It's kind of your job. You wake up, you go to work at 8, come home. It's like its job. It's its role. You're free when you can sit around and watch TV, go for a run, go to the bar with friends, or paint a painting. So I think that the universe has an innate interest in keeping artists alive, because it itself is alive. It's a very important thing for the universe, time, light, and sound, to make sure the arts are free. That car is driving where it shouldn't drive. That is weird. But yeah, basically it's very important for them to have that. Because, think about it. Like, think about it from your life. Imagine if you just go to work, come home, and just repeat that. That would get pretty dull and, mentally kind of painful after a while. Because when people enjoy their lives the most, it's the free time. I mean, yeah, you find meaning in your work, but it's the time when you can relax and kind of do what you want, have fun, spend time with family. And I think that the way those three value it, it's in that aspect, because we definitely need to be aware of it more than anything. I mean, we need to make sure we have a society that doesn't lose the arts, because the moment we lose the arts, then I think time, light, and sound are like, in some way, because we don't know how the universe works fully, they're like, you know what, this society is all fucked up, let's implode it, let's bomb it back to the Stone Ages or something. So I think it's very important that the universe has, like America, we have a free society where the arts are valued, and in other places too. So I think it's I just think they value it. That's why I think the universe kind of likes America, in the sense for arts. Now, we're not in a very like artistic age in the sense with, you know, I think Hollywood's kind of failing. Some of the art is very, I don't approve of it, certainly. So I think that the universe is on a quest to free itself from its constraints. And it is important. You know, imagine if time never, like, just think about if you're time. Imagine if time never got the chance to be with writers and experience stories. Or sound. If sound was just an asteroid hitting a planet. That would suck. It likes musicians. Sound likes the musicians, the people that make music, because it gives it freedom. So we really need to be aware of that. And I think free societies where art, the creatives are allowed to thrive, is a good thing for it. So yeah, that is all I have to say.